I would love to make a video where it has like just some Southerners driving down the highway, and one little powder of snow hits a windshield, and the car just explodes, and people start driving like off the
they just swerves off the highway.
It's snowing! Oh my god! Like a salt truck just spewing out salt, just spewing it like on the cars. Like, what do we do?
Yeah, that'd be wicked sick. It's just like a guy driving, and then it cuts to like this like white meteor just like falling like super extreme, and it's like keeps going back and forth from the driver to that, and then it just zooms out as a little tiny snowflake. It just hits the windshield, and he just fucking flips over.
All the people like are sprinting down the road, like, oh my god, and like, they're running from the snow, and it's just little powders of snow. It's like they're running from like zombies or something, but in reality, it's just snow.
Yeah,
that'd be great. I would love to see that video. Call it "Snow in the South."
There you go. Welcome to Brony Breakdown, Season 2, Episode 11. And we're here to talk about the horses. Yes, I got it right again.
Is it really Episode 11 already?
It's Episode 11. Where have you been, Mr. Real Life?
Hey, I'm trying to...
You missed like the past 3.
I'm trying to put some structure in my life and not miss these anymore. So we'll start off with this episode. All right? We got a bright future planned from this point out.
All right.
But, all right. Well,
I'm your host, Tommy Oliver, and... all 3 hosts are here today for the first time in forever. No, in a long time. So, guys. Who am I with? Introduce. Roll call. Go. It's morphin' time.
Saber Spark.
Paleo.
MIC.
Dragon Sword.
Dragon Sword.
All right, yeah.
Saber Tooth.
See? It works.
I was watching X-Men 2 yesterday with my dad, and or X-Men Wolverine, whatever, and the Wolverine's brother's name is Sabretooth. And when he showed up on the screen, I said, "Hey, look at Saber." And I kind of just paused and like had this like moment of like awkwardness where it's like, oh my god, I named myself Saber. What the heck is wrong with me? I love that I go on YouTube and you type in the word Saber, and my name shows up before the actual prehistoric animal. I feel accomplished. Like, okay, good. I am more relevant than the most vicious land predator that ever existed.
Oh, wow.
Besides dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are pretty mean. But out of the mammals, take that, tiger. Sit down. I gotcha.
Because I just cleared my cookies on my browser recently. Yeah. And yeah, Saber Spark is the first thing that shows up when you type Saber.
Take that, you stupid tigers. That's why you're extinct. That's why you don't even know. Stupid canine teeth that don't do much of anything besides impaling throats. I get YouTube.
I have the horse fame, okay? You're extinct. I'm fucking in the spotlight right now.
I'm loving it because someday I'm gonna die. Maybe, I don't know. I might not. But they'll have my skeleton in a museum of natural history next to the saber-toothed tigers. Just because they're like, well, we got this guy. We looked him up. His name's Saber Spark, and he's kind of right there in the saber section. So we just kind of threw him into the same exhibit, you know.
The saber-toothed tigers we have the prehistoric saber man being horribly, brutally devoured by the saber-toothed tigers. We believe this is how the dynamic went back in the day.
Yes, I know that these creatures both existed thousands of years apart, but who cares?
This is my crossover fan fiction, all right? Leave me alone.
I want to talk about the episodes that,
first, how was everybody's week?
I feel like I feel bad because we were talking about the weather stuff earlier, because I thought we already were into the episode, so now it's going to become a recap.
It's okay.
But for me, it was a lot of snow. It started snowing on Wednesday morning. So from Tuesday night till right now, I have not been to work and just been hanging out with my dad because he had knee surgery and I've been taking care of him. And yeah, just playing a lot of Hearthstone and not being productive and watching movies and eating Chinese food. So it's weird because when I was young, I'm like, snow, I gotta play in the snow. And I was like, I'm old, I'm like, snow. Close the door.
There you go.
Yeah, it's too cold.
How about you guys?
Well, I've also got a lot of snow. We actually got like 7.5 inches here, which is a lot for us.
That
And
is a lot.
yeah, but it went away pretty quickly. Like the roads are pretty clear right now. But over the weekend, I went to go see a certain movie that
What
is
movie?
I've kind of become obsessed with over the past few days.
What
And that's
was
the
it?
Lego movie. I just said it.
Oh, yeah, you've been talking about it a lot.
Yeah, it's so good.
Now,
Like I want to go out and buy all the sets.
makes me think they go make a Mega Bloks movie just to, and to be
Mega Bloks movie?
straight to DVD.
You know what? I saw that there was a like. Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, I'm not going to talk about any spoilers of the movie because there are things to spoil in the movie. But I actually saw this thing that Hasbro put out for Creo. You know that Creo thing that Hasbro has for
Yeah,
like the Transformers and
it's their
everything? It's
version
like the
of Lego.
Lego ripoff that Hasbro made.
Yeah.
Am I making a Creo movie?
I don't think it's like an official thing. Well, it is an official thing, but it's not like
An actual film.
an actual
It's like
film.
a
Yeah.
promotional sort of deal.
Hasbro really doesn't have the best track record when it comes to making like good movies. I was watching Transformers 3 yesterday, and my dad. I love watching movies with my dad because he's just so dry with his observations. Like, okay, this isn't related to Transformers, but just for an example, like I was watching the Olympics with my father, and I was figure skating, and my dad just kind of goes, "How can the Russians proclaim that they have no homosexuals at the Olympics when there's male figure skating?" And then just kind of sipped his beer, and I'm like, "It's a good point." But we were watching Transformers, and it was during the fight scene when the humans are fighting in Chicago with the Decepticons and the robots, and there was just so many moments that are just so stupid, just really stupid. Like it's almost like the movie's trying to make you feel sad, and then it goes from crazy, like from really sad, forced, sorrow to just lasers shooting, everywhere. And during this moment, like the Shia LaBeouf's female love interest in the movie is doing there's a slow-mo take of her in the streets. And she's got these really puffy lips you can tell that have been, like plastic surgery has increased the lip size. And there's this moment when the camera, it gets really quiet. You can kind of hear these muffled explosions in the background. And it has the camera's going around her face. My dad goes, "Quack." And I just died laughing. She looked like she had a duck face. And I just lost it. I lost it. And then it kind of just realized, like, Michael Bay is like your typical, like, sunglasses, hot shot American director. Got lots of explosions, hot girls, robots. And then at the end, like, when they're trying to bring Cybertron into Earth's atmosphere, my dad just kind of, like, chuckled. He's like, "So we're just going to ignore gravity here?" Because here's, like, because the giant, Cybertron, like, planet gets summoned right next to Earth. And he's just kind of like, so we're okay with, gravity not working here on Earth, like not crashing into the planet. I don't know. It's a really stupid movie. And it makes me really just kind of sad for Transformers 4.
Oh yeah.
Isn't there like I saw like an image for Transformers 4 with like Optimus Prime riding on the back of like one of the Dinobots or something, and I'm just like, man, this is because they're gonna have the Dinobots in this one.
Yeah,
just like,
yeah, they are.
Dude, do you all remember,
the only good Dinobot is from Beast Wars. Throwing that out there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, what's that movie with the Zoids? Y'all remember Zoids?
Yeah, I
dude,
do.
Zoids was baller.
Dude, that was a good shot. Of course,
The Blitz team versus the Backdraft group. Ready, fight!
Oh no, the wolf robot's useless again.
Like a
never-
Zero Jaeger! Go!
Dude, that elephant episode scared me.
Yeah, shit was dope. I like that show.
Or there was that. What was the name of the team with the gorillas that just never did anything right?
Fuck, I don't remember.
Those guys were lame. Yeah, Zoids is a good show. I enjoyed it, and that one girl, the Velociraptor, and yeah, it's a good show.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
All right, where were we?
I don't know. Where were we?
How was your week, Tom?
Oh, my week was pretty uneventful. I did some storyboarding, or not storyboarding, but like some just taking notes on my next story that I want to write. I did a couple videos, and just procrastinated a lot. And that's something I've been doing a lot of lately. Just, I don't know. I'm kind of in like limbo with what project I want to do next. So, because I don't have any clear direction, I'm just kind of like sitting here twiddling my thumbs and like, well, I could do this or I could do that. So I'm really indecisive about like what I want to do creatively.
I'm in the same spot. I think the hardest part of being a creator is just like, just start. You know, like don't. It can be intimidating, and you're like, oh man, I can't do this. But just, I think the best thing you can do if you want to create content is just do it, no matter what happens. You know, hell or high water, whether it looks good or bad, just actually create and get the process started, and then it will start to become easier as time goes on, and you'll feel better and you'll feel committed. That's my problem, is just starting it.
Yeah, I have like a couple of different ideas I want to do, and I'm trying to feel out which one I want to actually do first. And it's just like, well, I kind of like this project, but kind of like that one, so I don't know. It's tricky, but I'll make it happen. I was gonna try and do some writing before the show started, but then a certain trailer came out, and I got bombarded with a certain hundreds of thousands.
I haven't seen the trailer yet. Is it the trailer for what I think it is?
Yeah.
Probably. I'm sure we'll get to that.
We'll talk about it in news.
Sorry. Okay, so the episode. I want to hear what you guys think then.
I mean, because I did a video on it. And I did a follow-up Q&A, which I finished. I just did that today, actually. But yeah, I thought the first thing that I thought of. Oh man, my computer's turning off. Is that it was like a fanfic. Like that was my vibe that I got from it. Was that it definitely had like an air of fan work to it. Just because the concept seems like something that like the community would come up with, not like something in an actual episode. Like, oh, Rarity's got a crush on this guy, but the guy likes Applejack, who's totally opposite of Rarity, and then she's like trying to like be more like hillbilly, and it was an interesting concept. It's not something that this show usually tackles. So, I was spoiled to the concept before I watched it because everyone's just like, it's a Rarity episode, we have to tell you about it. So I knew what it was going in. I mean, it was funny. I thought it was the funniest episode. I thought it was funnier than Pinky Pride, but I mean, I'm totally biased.
What?
Yeah. You gotta understand, though, I'm biased. Like, cause...
Yeah. Though, to be honest, I thought you were going to hate it.
I thought I was gonna hate it, too. I mean, I love Rarity and Applejack, and, like, haven't been exposed to a lot of Weird Al stuff. So a lot of the Weird Al references from last week, just totally over my head, just because
wait, there were references? I didn't really... What references were there?
I don't know. I just know that there were some. Like people are just like, oh yeah, because like I didn't even know that like Weird Al did like polka stuff. Like I didn't know that. So the whole polka thing until after the fact, it escaped me. That I was like, oh, that's like a shtick. You know, like if someone hadn't told me going in that like, oh, this is Weird Al, I wouldn't even have made the connection. I'd be like, there's just some weird fucking pony.
Well, as a character though, did you like him?
Cheese Sandwich? Yeah, I think he worked well as a character, and I think that was probably the best part about Pinky Pride was that Cheese Sandwich wasn't a blatant like celebrity cameo. The character he played fit into the world building of the show itself, so he wasn't intrusive. It worked really well. But we're not talking about that episode. We're talking about fucking Simple Ways.
There's some guy who's shooting down your waifu. How about that?
Yeah, fucking hipster comes in and like steals my girl. Like, what's up with that?
Friend zoned again.
It's a story of my life. No, but like, I don't know. I mean, it was funny. It was because I liked Rarity freaking out. Obviously, Tabitha Strange. This was one of Tabitha's best performances, I would say. Like she was freaking out. She did like the really horrible Southern accent that was just like grating as fuck, but like it was supposed to be grating, so it was working in that sense. And then I thought Applejack was just a boss this episode. She's just like, yo, fuck your shit. Like, I'm not even, like, she didn't freak out. She didn't get mad. She's just like, yo, shut the fuck up. Rarity, shut the fuck up. You guys are both being stupid as shit. And, like, totally just, like, beyond this, like, petty little conflict going on between the two. Because they're all caught up in their emotions. She's just like, I got work to do. Get out. So, I don't know. I really liked Applejack in this episode. So, I mean, as far as like things to say critically, the only thing that I was really wish that they had explored more was that like with Spike. Spike is just like totally rolling with this, you know, like guys coming up and stealing his girl, and he's just like, whatever.
I was wondering how that would work. It's funny how he's so mature, but he's like, it will pass. It always passes.
Right? Like that's the whole thing. It's just like, well, he must like this must be just like Rarity's flavor of the week at this point with the amount of time that they hang out. You know, like that was like one of the funniest parts of the episode when she's just like, you don't know what it's like to pine over someone and have them be in love with someone else. He just looks at the camera, is like, bitch, please. So
I'm done with this. I'm done. I'll be here on the rebound when you return, Rarity.
But yeah, I know a lot of people are just like, oh, this shows that Spike's maturing and stuff. And like, I guess you could interpret it that way. But like, people were just like, oh, he's over Rarity now. He's just there to help out and be a good friend. He doesn't really like think about her that way anymore. But then she comes in and just like, oh, Spiky Poo, and he gets all like flustered and shit. So obviously he still has a thing for her. So I don't know what their dynamic is because they don't talk about it because they really can't.
She's a user. That's what she is. She's a user.
She's manipulative. And, like,
yeah, she uses.
What you're saying is
like sweet nothings.
So what you're saying is, she's a bitch.
No, you know what Spike needs? No one to be ponified is like Gold Digger song with Spike singing, you know, hey, give me money, and I'm in need. Seriously, I would love to see just Spike dancing to that. We want prenup. We want prenup.
That's why I wanted to see like some acknowledgement in this episode with the Spike Rarity dynamic because it's so confused. It's just like, is he chill with this or is he not chill with this? Is Rarity like doesn't like Spike, or is she like abusing him for this, or is she just like completely unaware of this fact, which she shouldn't be unaware of this fact because Spike all but told her, but he doesn't want to like actually project it. So there's like it's vague to the point that it's starting to get really muddled, but whatever. It was funny, and I mean it was not my favorite. It's probably the worst episode that Rarity's been in, but I mean it was still pretty funny. So there was that going forward.
What do you think about the love interest in his character?
So, Digi said that he was being racist, and now everyone thinks he's racist, and I'm just like, oh god, really? But yeah, because he said, I respect the work ethic of Earth Ponies, now everyone's just like, oh, he's racist. I'm just like, of course he is. So, like, I got like 17 questions saying like, so is he racist? And I'm just like, no, he's not racist. Like, really? We're gonna entertain this thought? So yeah, that was the thing. He was harmless. He was a one-note character. He was there just to keep the plot going. He wasn't supposed to be an interesting character. If he was like super interesting, he would have detracted from the story. But you know, he was just like the general kind of hipster stereotype of just like trying to find, you know, the fantastic out of the ordinary. Like he's the kind of guy who'd take a picture of his Starbucks coffee, you know, like post it on Instagram.
I think we're overlooking something here, and that's the fact that Trenderhoof looks a lot like Fenning.
He does look a lot like Fenning. Like, identical. It's not even like he looks a lot like Fenning. It's like, no. Like, if Fenning turned into a candy horse, that's perfect.
He is Fenning.
So, Fenning came in, stole my girl, and now when I see him at BronyCon, I'm just going to punch him in the face.
He's going to be at MLP MSP, so because he lives there.
He's dead.
Once again, I can't help but think like the name for that con is just MLP MSP.
What?
MLP
That's
KFC.
racist.
Yeah, that's racist.
Dude, I was reading. Okay, I was on Reddit and I was looking at Vern Troyer, Mini-Me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The actor of Mini-Me was doing an AMA on Reddit, and one of the questions asked was, you know, have you been bullied before? And he said, yeah, but I punched the guys in the nose, and I told him to never use the M word again, which he's saying, you know, which is midget. And the comment underneath it was, Migger. I lost it.
Oh my god.
Then people started making fun of South Park, you know, Maggers. It's Magger. I thought that was funny.
Oh, wow.
You use the M word.
Niggers?
No, my god, you guys say that.
Well,
I thought it was funny. Vern Troyer is a funny guy, though. That was a very interesting AMA. He actually plays World of Warcraft because he made those World of Warcraft commercials. I always wondered.
Right, he did that.
oh wait, so the people who made those commercials like actually play it?
Yeah, well, that's what I was wondering. Like, I know they had Ozzy Osbourne, William Shatner, Vern Troyer, the that one girl from Parks and Rec. There's of course, Mr. T, and has it Ozzy Osbourne yet? They've had commercials for those folks. Somebody else I'm forgetting who had one who was a big name. So I thought someone said Mr. Rogers in the comments in the chat for a second. Mr. Rogers' place. Hello, neighbor. My name's Mr. Rogers, and I'm an orc warlock. When I'm destroying the neighborhood with hellfire and Lord access bends at my own command.
No, dude, Mr. Rogers would totally be a priest, just be healing people.
No, you have to do the complete opposite of his personality, you know? Just that's what makes it so great. Oh, there's somebody else who I'm forgetting who we did a commercial for this, but whatever. Off the point, I'm sorry. But overall, how would you guys rate the episode? I mean, was it better, average, worse?
I'll give it an out of meh.
That's 2 out of 3.
I'll give it like a 7 out of 10, doing the 10 scale. So
I thought it was all right.
It was
When I watched the episode, I was kind of watching it. No, it didn't have me on my edge of my seat. I was kind of multitasking when I was watching it, but I watched it again. I was like, hey, this is good. I kind of expected more with an Applejack Rarity episode, but it was, for what it was good. I still love Pinky Pride. That was the one with Weird Al, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That was great. I love the faces. The faces. I haven't actually laughed pretty hard when Pinkie Pie was challenging him, and he's just like,
I go off. Went full Ren and Stimpy. It's just like, oh damn.
That was great. I hope they do that more often. I love that. It's fantastic. All right, well that's the episode. What's the next episode for this week and coming up?
Philly Vanilla, right?
I think.
I don't know what that's about.
I don't know either.
I don't really care.
Actually, I think I do know, but I forgot what it is. But we're not going to say it to save people.
Keep it on the DL. Oh my god, my computer keeps going to sleep.
Wake it up. Put some coffee on top.
I gotta.
So that's it for the episode. That means news is next.
Yeah, and if you want to watch it, since you haven't seen it yet, this is the trailer for...
Is there any other news to cover besides this?
Does anything else really matter at this point?
That's true. Let's get to it. Oh yeah, the trailer's already here. Wow.
Why can't I open this link? Oh, it's just lagging like a piece of crap. Alright, here we go. You guys ready?
Yep.
Ready.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Surprised it has more dislikes.
Ugh, where is Rarity? That gal probably just wants to make some sort of grand entrance.
Ew, ad.
Those Diamond Dogs.
Yeah.
Wait, what were those little things?
She has like an army of hamsters.
Oh.
I don't know why.
There aren't police in Vancouver. Jesus. Is this Kiss, the band?
Yeah, so there's really not much to go on. It's like, they have a band.
Yeah, they have a rock band. That's
like
Josie and the Pussycats.
Pretty much. No, I mean...
Oh, man.
I don't know. What can you say about that? I mean, it's another Equestria Girls movie.
We're in the money. Hello, honey.
There you go. They should do that song in the movie.
I should upload that just Equestria Girls trailer too,
Saber.
and just that song.
You need to do that right now. Just leave the call.
We're in the money.
And go do that, please God.
Oh, I'll do it right now. I'll multitask while we do this.
Let
me get Vegas open.
Please do.
It's gonna be stupid, but whatever.
So apparently, the reason they're doing Equestria Girls too
is because they hate me.
I read I read it. It says upon the release of the home video, Shout Factory reported that more than 100,000 units had been ordered at retail, the largest release that the company has seen in its 10-year history.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Shout starts slapping copyright infringements on YouTube channels, and even flags Hasbro's content, which is hilarious if I do say so myself.
They said, as a result of the success, Hasbro has signed Shout to continue the distribution of out-of-print My Little Pony titles from earlier generations, such as The Princess Promenade, which is why we're seeing re-releases of that, as well as the newer animated Transformers shows. So
they're making money. It's simple as that. I mean, look at the bottom line. Hasbro's a company, and since they're the ones who hold the checkbook, you know, they call the shots.
Yeah, but
that's why you see things like
there's
and shit.
there's no integrity in it.
Well, integrity. I mean, I think the studio is doing the best they can to make it. What, Paleo? Say what you want. You stop bargaining.
Because I just saw another movie based on a toy that is like so much better, and they could have done something like that. They could have made a story, you know, that's, you know, based in the world of Equestria, and make, you know, a true My Little Pony movie, and, you know, make it like whatever the writers want to do, and then make toys based off that. That's what the Lego movie did.
In all fairness, though, Lego, dude,
story, and then they made toys based off the movie, not the other way around.
Have you seen other Lego movie though? They're not all golden nuggets. I mean, I gotta say the Lego movie sounds amazing, and I want to see it. But it's not. They're not all flawless. At the end of the day, it's just a way for them to market their toys. That's why you have Care Bear movies. That's why you have Equestria Girls. That's why you have any show for the most part. I mean, it's very rare to have a show that doesn't. I mean, like Steven Universe. You know, you don't see a huge toy line for that. I love that's why I love Steven Universe.
Well, yeah.
It's just show for the show's sake.
Adventure Time, regular show, and Steven Universe. They're not toy based. They're just cartoons.
Adventure Time. I see a lot of
just like Steven Universe because they
started as a cartoon.
So. Are the crystal gems? This is all George Lucas's fault for just corrupting everybody with toys and merchandise. Jackass. All right, George. All right, we'll have all the money for the movies. You know, revenue. What do you want? I'll take toys. Okay.
Fuck you, Rick Berman. You're ruining this too. Wait a minute.
It's all right, like, what's he say? Something with the poem. It's like art.
It's like poetry. You know, they rhyme. Each stanza comes back and.
Oh god. All right. Well, I want to hear more thoughts about Equestria Girls 2. So, tell me. Like closing thoughts, I guess. What do you all think's going to happen from this?
I think, just based on the trailer, it looks like they're going to explore the world more. There's more locations than just like 3 classrooms and a cafeteria. So kudos for that. It looks like they have a better grasp on manipulating the puppets and stuff because the animation doesn't look as stilted as it did in the first movie. So kudos on that. And, you know, at least by doing a Battle of the Bands trope, we're not going to have, hopefully we'll have less high school tropes. So kudos on that. But it still looks like more of the same, and I wasn't a big fan of the first one. So I would like to be wrong and have a really good flick to look forward to, but I'm not holding my breath. So we'll see what happens, I guess.
We shall see, indeed.
Yeah. Hello? I probably might like it a bit better than the first one just because of the Rock Band aspect, but that's pretty much it.
Remember when the show first started and they weren't humanoids? You know what? You know what's great about this, guys?
What?
Sorry, I would do a little bit of a lag check to see if you guys are still there. I can still make my video. I was gonna make an Equestria Girls video back in the day, but I kind of felt like the spotlight shifted and it would no longer be relevant. But now I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna call it Equestrian Boys, and it's gonna be me wearing one of those horse masks, running around a farm with horses. It's like, oh no, what happens when the humans turn into a horse? Equestrian Boys. And then I'll have some farmer just trying to shoot me off his property.
Beautiful. Go forth and make it so.
All these ideas, they're everywhere. They never complete.
We have the same problem.
Where in the money? I'm gonna put this together right now. I actually might make a more refined version of this where I might wear like my business outfit tomorrow, and like we have a cigar and just spit in my chair. It's like, no, it's like, Mr. Boss Person, how do we make more money? I'll turn my chair and I'm like, simple. And then it has the Equestria Girls too. And then the trailer will start rolling and it'll start playing, oh, I ran the money. And then it'll start fading out and my face will start fading in while I'm laughing with my cigar, my big corporate, white CEO face. And it's gonna have flames,
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Burn! All right. You guys ready for content then? Or any more thoughts or comments on Equestria Girls?
No.
Tom, I'm sorry. I feel like you need a hug.
This means I have to make another giant-ass video.
Make the video right now.
I already got 4 messages saying, when's the review coming out? I'm just like, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
It begins.
So the first thing I have on this list it actually isn't just one song. It's actually a whole bunch of songs because Denotive released his entire discography on his channel, which includes his album Fantasy, The Fantasy, and then his Cartoon Horse Adventures and his Teaser Pleaser that he released. So you can look at all of that on his channel.
You guys should all check out Denotive because he's awesome.
You all go watch the first video together. I'm gonna try to find this audio for Wearing the Money, so go ahead and y'all get going on that.
Okay, so
Actually,
let's see.
It's Friendship is Witchcraft Medley. I won't miss this. So never mind. I'll stick around.
No. All right. You guys ready for this next thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
So there's a medley that Sherclop put together for Friendship is Witchcraft.
Right when you guys are.
Alright.
I hear that in the background.
Yeah.
And the money.
Okay.
Alright.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. By the way, it's an instrumental. Also, people are saying to zoom in.
I don't know if I can. I don't have my grabby tool anymore.
Oh, you don't have your grabby things?
Yeah, it's like I don't know where they went.
Huh. Well, at least make it bigger. Make the larger player. Right beside the
I did it.
Oh.
We can look at this one title card, even bigger. I'm sure it's stunning. This is pretty cool. I'm digging it.
Oh, there's so many ideas for this video, guys. You have no idea. Oh, it's gonna be great. Watching the entire thing?
Why not?
We're in the morning.
Recording the song.
Cool.
Yeah, Friendship is Witchcraft medley. That's pretty cool. Dig it. Right, what else you got? Paleo.
Next I got I Can't Believe by Skybolt. This actually came out early in January, but it was one of the songs that was voted for in the top 10 of January, but it didn't make it. But I thought it was amusing because the lyrics, it's a parody song, but the song is about what you find when you look for fan art, and then you come across a certain type of fan art.
Oh. We're talking about porn.
Yeah. So you ready?
No, it won't let me copy the link. Nothing's working for me today.
Are you on your... Yeah, you're on your Mac right now.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. I don't know. I have Safari open for some reason.
The internet is for porn. The internet is for
Screw
porn.
this. I'm getting my
Why
Chrome
do you
back.
think the net was born? Porn, porn, porn. I love the Warcraft version of that. Some youngsters in the chat who's never even heard of that song before.
Probably. Alright. Alright, I'm ready now, Paleo.
Okay. 3, 2,
Jeez.
1, go.
I guess I don't exist.
Well,
Thought
what you working on
you
your
were
day?
working on shit.
I'm not.
Okay, well, let's restart.
I'm watching.
Oh, whoa! Oh, never mind. We'll restart.
What?
What?
What? Are we doing?
Play! Ready? Okay, let's do this thing. Ready?
Yes.
Cool.
Okay. All right. 3,
Right.
2, 1, go.
It's not easy having yourself a good time. Watching ponies feud adventures, making friends and living better. Thought I stumbled upon a gold mine.
At this voice.
Check the web for fan-made content, something that I soon would resent. I'm not into the cropping, the safe search isn't stopping. Think that this could be maybe why people think we're crazy. I can't believe just how much there could be. Don't you know that there are children that could search around and see some awful thing? My heart feels dead inside when they done a pinkie pie. Colts and Phillies, close your eyes, we're going for a ride.
The sound of the time of the tank engine.
There exists a very straightforward guideline.
This is a good song. It's catchy.
Yeah, it's pretty
Internet rules cannot be
I love it.
broken. Number 34 has
Good
spoken.
neighbor right
Yes,
there.
but don't you think it's about time to find a line that's not worth crossing before
It kinda reminds me a little bit of
everyone's lunch starts
ELO
tossing?
too.
I've got to hand it to you that there is quite a cesspool. Why can't we
Why
just
can't
have
DB
one
Pony make a song like this?
Saber, this is a parody of a song.
I don't care. I'm just trying to mess with Tom. Not Tom, Matt.
Messing with Matt, yeah.
It sounds like a show. Messing with Matt. We'll tune in after these commercials.
Alright, that's pretty good, right? It's
Yeah.
enough. I like this song. Paleo,
I
you have
love-
to do me a favor though. I closed my browser, so I need to link. to
Oh, you need
the
to link to
document
the
again.
document again.
I
Okay.
love it.
I even
Yeah.
got a browser that behaves.
Why are you on your Mac tonight?
I had to switch around a bunch of crap with my PC because I had to trying to get a NAS set up, and switched a bunch of hard drives around, had to reformat a bunch of crap. So
Just admit that you got porn downloading on that.
Just admit that what?
Yeah, you're downloading porn on your computer.
all right, I'm sorry. I found like an archive of like 15 gigs worth of clop, and I was just like, oh man, I can't wait. I gotta get my Twilight up. No, you know.
Oh, I sound like Tigger there first.
Karamac, it's my jam. Leave me alone. All right, what's next? And the Rainfall, Summer Sun, Centuries Later.
Yes.
By the way, if you all cool, can we maybe do like 30 seconds of each one? Because I do need to be in bed probably in about an hour.
Fine, 30 seconds.
Sweet. That's all I need, baby.
30 seconds. It's a new world record.
All right, and the Rainfall.
Well, we don't really have that much content, so.
All right. Ready?
Oh, I thought it was a page 2 for a second, so you're right. All right, I'm ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
I already do this.
They call him the most interesting man in the world. Ah, what the hell am I talking about? I'll stop. It's like a Peruvian band.
Well, it is in Spanish.
I like this.
Yeah, this is really baller. I'm digging this.
It's different. This song belongs in that DreamWorks movie, The Road to Del Rodeo.
Road to El Dorado?
The road to El Dorado?
No, The Road to, It was a Mexican restaurant! Oops.
Saber.
The Road to La Taco Bella.
All right, well, that was over 30 seconds, so that was really cool.
Okay, yeah.
Like and subscribe. All right.
Yeah, and the Rainfall makes some pretty neat stuff. That's actually part of it, like a 3-parter thing he's doing. He did one song last summer that goes along with this one. So.
El Doritos. We're going to El Doritos where the Dorito powder flows out of the waterfalls. All right, so what's next then? Brony Polka, Weird Al style
medley. Yeah, it's a medley of Brony songs in polka style, like Weird Al.
Animated games, he skyrocketed in his subscribers. And
yeah, he did. Holy shit. Yeah, he did. Holy crap. I didn't even realize.
And all well-deserved. He's got a great sense of humor.
Yeah. But, yeah, this one, I think, what, 7th or 8th? I think 8th place in top 10 of January, and I hadn't heard it before. I'm not sure how I looked over it. So
I'm ready.
You do.
I am too. All right.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
When you're ripe with devastation, there's a simple explanation. You're a toy maker's creation, trapped inside.
Oh, actually, it does music too.
Whichever way you tilt it, know that we must be resilient. We won't let them break our spirits as we sing our silly song. Isn't it great to be different? Isn't it wonderful to be exactly who you are? Once you learn to start accepting yourself, you'll become a shining star. Cares out, go beyond us. You're a late star, come to fool us. Keep your friends close, they will drive you to the cosmos that describe you. Cares out, go beyond us. You're a late star, come to fool us. Keep your friends close, they will drive you to the cosmos that describe you. Call it a crash, I call it a flying. Here to perform on this deserted island. Jealous, cleverly pony smiling. You need to chill, cause you know just who I am. Out here, no cell phone service with a blank stereo service purpose. Not worthless, look under the surface. Clear blue sea, and these ponies are shirtless. Clear blue sea, and these ponies are shirtless. I'm Trixie, welcome to the show. Got magic tricks, so here we go. We're gonna have some fun, hold on to your hats.
We don't care who you are anymore, just pack your things, go out the door. You claim that you're performing, don't make us laugh.
I have something more.
We've seen it before.
I actually love the original song.
Special.
We'd rather be in hell.
It might be the same, act be patient, you'll see. You can call it fake, but this is real magic. It's real magic. It's real
All right, I'm gonna pause there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God,
Good.
you know what? Whenever I go to work, I sometimes have these moments where I'm just sitting at my desk, and I think, man, if I could have things my way and get paid to do whatever I would like, what would it be? And I remember actually having lunch and asking my coworkers the same thing. I think that's a very interesting question to ask people. What would they love to do? You know, if money wasn't a thing, like what is your dream job? And I asked my coworkers that, and I was getting some things like one girl said she would open her own dog shelter. Another one said that he would like to go into working on advertising, like build, kind of graphic design and working with people to make like, commercials and stuff like that. That would be, catch the consumer's eye. I think for me, I would love to open my own studios and just get paid to make videos with my friends every day. I would love that. But dang, that is a hard road, and that's why I have a lot of what's what I'm looking for? Respect for people who can pull that off.
Yeah, definitely.
Man, I don't know. Like, because I go to work every morning and I think, I wish I could spend the next 8 hours making a video. Because by the time you're done with work, you feel zapped of energy, and the last thing you want to do is to half-ass a video. So, sorry. Just getting that off my chest.
Speaking
right.
of half-assing a video, next up.
I'm excited to see this. All right. Is that a battleship they're standing next to?
This is
What?
Big Horse, the ultimate collaboration between DB Pony and Mike the Microphone. I still have to do an analysis
Wait, I just
on
noticed
this.
that there was this book belongs to Dana Cleveland. What?
I don't know. I don't know why that's there.
Why is that there?
I don't know. Ask Matt.
I'm ready.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh my god.
Horse, 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 horse. Yo, where's the horse? It's a big horse. It's a small horse. I like that horse. Yo, where's the horse? It's a big horse. It's a small horse. I like that horse. Horse, horse, horse. Where's the horse?
No, this sounds familiar. What is this from?
Horse.
It's not from anything.
Horse.
Oh, it reminds me of
Horse. Horse.
like, I want that cake.
Horse.
Yeah, it kind of does sound like that.
Horse. Horse. Where's the horse? Horse. 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 Give me that horse. Horse.
I want that cake.
Horse. Where's the horse? Horse. 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 Give me that horse. Where's the horse?
Oh god, I didn't know Mike called me out on that too. I have to do that now.
What?
Because I'm the top comment, and I said literally the best thing ever, and then apparently Mike replied, and he's like, I dare you to analyze this as critically and deeply as possible. I challenge you to unlock the true meaning behind Big Horse. I want to see you expose the true depth and meaning behind Big Horse, Mr. Oliver. I'm counting on you. Good luck.
I think Dino knows comments better. Goons, a lot of you, I swear. Just sounds like some annoyed old man in the front of his porch. Do it. Why is it real? Okay.
Dude, the related videos on this are
Yeah,
fucking
that's-
I know.
fantastic. Just
How
flawless
did you all
victory.
tag? All right.
One must
Video.
wonder why these are even on YouTube at all.
Because educational.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
why, I guess.
I'm being
All right.
educated right now about
Yeah.
people's kinks.
On to videos, and we only have 4, but most of them are pretty short.
Pretty crappy!
Uh,
I have no idea.
You guys just stop right now, okay? This is another donut by Crown Prince. You all ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, Pony Joe, another donut.
Don't you think you've had enough?
Another donut! Extra sprinkles!
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Well, there's that. Okay, moving on.
That was a thing.
All right.
All right. So this next one, we don't have to watch all of it. Just like the first minute or so. This is actually an abridged series I found from Tumblr, and actually it's pretty good. It's not mentally advanced or Friendship with Witchcraft, but it's pretty good.
Right, what you guys are.
Ultra Fast Pony, episode 45.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Ultra-Fist Pony, eh?
Oh, it sure is difficult doing all these
I haven't
plot-related
seen
things I'm supposed to be doing.
What's the matter, Fluttershy?
Well, I'll tell you, but you gotta promise to keep it a secret.
It's key brewer, lips are sealed. Cross my heart and hope to die, stick a needle in my everywhere.
Okay, but don't tell anyone this.
Okay?
Not entirely sure.
Yeah?
But I think I'm shy. Oh my gosh!
Surely you can't be serious.
I am shyly, and don't call me serious.
A problem like this will require a well-thought-out analysis in order to come up with a reasonable solution.
I agree.
Have you tried not being shy?
Huh, I guess I never thought of that.
Well, there it is right there. You need to stop being such a doormat, Fluttershy.
But don't you always say how you wish you were a doormat?
There are many different kinds of doormats. Are you sure you want to do this, Fluttershy? You're everyone's favourite pony. If you have character development now, they might start to hate you.
I don't care. Even if it means being hated like Rarity is, I want to change.
Well, if you want, there's someone I know who can help you out. His name's Iron Will. He just moved here yesterday and specializes in helping shy ponies.
I love
be
these
ascended.
edits.
Really? That's how we're solving my problem with a Deus Ex Machina?
Wait, who's having sex with machines? That doesn't sound right. That just sounds painful and excuse me, I have to go somewhere and do something, and don't judge me. Good luck, Fluttershy. Never forget.
Never forget what?
I don't know, bro. You're the one who has to remember, not me.
I'm gonna pause it right there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
God. That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I don't know why I haven't seen this abridged series before, but it's pretty good, and the voiceovers are nice.
Yeah, they're pretty funny. All right, what else you got?
Real life drama ponies.
Oh no, is this gonna just be a Tumblr image macro?
No.
Alrighty, when you guys are. This is by Jake Wyman. He consistently makes good stuff.
All
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Rebecca,
Oh, this is
you're the
amazing.
prettiest girl in Brooklyn.
Wait,
Thank
hold
you,
on.
Sir Jeffers. Will you come
I
with
saw
me
another.
to
I'm thinking this is the other one.
wedding today?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. The other one was with Luna on the
I
moon.
love you.
That was great.
I love you too. I love you. Marry me, Rebecca. No. Why? I don't love you. Whoopsies. Rebecca! I am in love with another. Who is this man? He is you. I love you. Marry me, Rebecca. No.
Cat bug.
Rebecca! I'm in love with your brother. Chad? I'll kill him when I find him. Or he will find you. Chad, the mysterious wedding has been
Excellent.
our wedding all along. Rebecca and I
Darth Vader.
are getting wed at the wedding today. You are not invited. Will you be my best man? Of course, brother. I hate you so much. Goodbye, brother. I'll see you at the bachelor party. Goodbye, Sue Jeffers. I will always love you. Rebecca.
Oh, the editing's great.
Oh my god,
Good stuff.
it's beautiful.
All right. Well done with Jake Wyman. Last video.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is good. I remember this on the Tumbles.
Yeah, people were saying, "Oh, this is the season 3 opening for friggin' Japan,"
And
but it's not. It's fan made opening.
But
Oh,
it's still
It's still pretty good. And when I first saw it, I was like, this looks very similar to something else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Saber,
exactly what I thought.
Oh, I want to watch it first. I want to watch it. Let's watch it. Ready?
Yeah,
Alright.
Saber, you'll see immediately. So
Good. All right. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Now, what does this look like?
Dragon Ball Z.
No.
It's Brony Chronicles.
Yeah! It even has the stroke thing!
I'll see you in court. You better lawyer up.
We found where Frida's been hiding all these years. Frida's been in Japan.
Went to Japan. Brother Beam says in the chat, "Live, love, fighting, love." Like the South Park, you know.
Oh my god.
I love
Yeah.
that.
The thing at the end was pretty cool where he did with the silhouettes with the mouths.
Yeah, definitely. See, the dead giveaway to that, though, that it was fan-made and not an actual Season 3 thing, was because it had the karaoke lyrics, and those aren't actually in the majority of Japanese anime. They're added by the subgroups. So,
yeah.
Fun fact of the day.
All right. Well, that is it for content then, correct?
Yep.
Very cool. All right. Well,
Paleo, go and make all that crap public so people can go check that shit out. I'm gonna try
See,
and open up
after
the chat again.
I think Brony Breakdown is actually good for me because it makes me jealous of other people's content. It makes me want to make my own. So, yeah, I want to make something like right now.
Do it.
I'm gonna wait though, and that's where
that's why they're getting content spotlights. And you're
I'm
not.
making. I do tomorrow. I'm bringing my. I have this portfolio for my YouTube work. I'm bringing that to work. Screw it. I'm taking a personal day tomorrow just to write while I'm at my desk.
Anonymous asks, I'm planning on going to MLP MSP this June, and I need some tips on money management. So, any tips?
Give yourself a budget.
Yeah, stop spending money now. Save as much as you can. And then make an itemized list in order of priority of things you would like to purchase at said convention. And then stick to that list. Also have a number that you refuse to go over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's smart to make a budget. Like, I mean, I don't really spend too much money at the convention. Getting there, I do.
I spend a lot of money on food.
Yeah, be careful with the food.
Yeah. Try not to eat too expensively.
I mean, usually when I'm at conventions, I'll usually only eat one meal a day. Just because that's what I usually do normally. So maybe that's just me. But, I don't know. Don't eat, like, too much food.
Don't eat.
Just don't eat. Just fucking robo.
Just don't eat at all.
Just robot it. No, like just set a budget. Like if you can, like just use cash and be like, I have this much cash. When I'm done, like I'm fucking done.
That actually helps a lot if you have cash. Like, just don't go with a card and say, oh, I can spend as much as I want. And then you get back and you're like, oh, I only have, like, negative.
Don't seek out where the ATM is. Remain blissfully ignorant of the ATM's location. Because then you end up like me and you impulse buy a $100 Scootaloo plush. So don't do that.
Oh god.
All right. Next question from Anonymous. I'm guessing this is aimed towards you, Tom. Says, why does everyone seem to take Digi's word as law?
Because he has the most subscribers.
Oh, yeah, but you're not far behind.
Yeah, I am.
About how many?
I have 46. He has 76.
You have 46.
76.
Yeah.
I'm like 46, and we're like 76.
Yeah.
1 million.
So he didn't even do a video this week. He just did a guest thing on Give and Take's channel. Because he was just like, he didn't like this episode, I guess.
Is he making the money he's been hoping for?
I think so. He gets like way more views on YouTube than I do, so he probably makes bank off of ad revenue. Like he probably makes close to like maybe probably over $1,000 a month with the kind of amount of views he gets just on YouTube ads. So I don't know. That plus Patreon, he's probably pulling a decent amount of change.
Patreon, that's probably where it's at right there.
It's working out for me, I guess.
I looked at my bank statement and I saw $100 from YouTube. And I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I still get like monthly AdSense for that. It's kind of like your grandma sending you a check every so often. Oh, grandma, thank you. I'll take the money. It's tax deductible.
All right, question from the loyal Brony. Saber, whatever happened to My 2 Bits? Are you planning to continue that series or start a new one?
Yes, Saber, what happened to My 2 Bits? What happened to season 3 of My 2 Bits?
You want to make one like after this episode? Seriously, I can just turn on. We can just record all of us just going at it, just screaming about the episode, and then I'll quickly edit and upload it.
Do you remember like 4 or 5 months ago when you're like, yo, you want to do a collab on My 2 Bits? Here, come up with a list of like all your points for season 3. And then I did like in a day, and then I haven't heard from you since.
I'm sorry. I never do anything right.
It's okay. You're a real man now with a real man's needs.
I have people to oversee. Thank you very much. I have business to attend to. This is why I wish Matt was in the call, because Matt does the same kind of voice, but much better. This is rich, wise mountain voice.
I know exactly what voice you're talking about, too.
Yeah.
Order some roast beef. But, yeah, I don't know. I need to get to work and do
Matt,
something.
if you're still in the chat, I miss you. It's been like a month since we last hung out.
And I'll be your friend.
All right. Anonymous asks, am I the only one who found Simple Ways very cringe-worthy?
It was purposely cringe-worthy.
He said cringe-wort for a second.
Cringe-wort.
I'm a wizard in cringe-wort. Sorry. That sounds funny. Cringe-wort! Yes, master. I'm sorry, I'll be quiet now. I'm being stupid. Go ahead.
Well, that's just part of the course for you. Oh, buzzing.
Cringe-wort!
Okay, but kind of a little for me, but I don't know. I was just kind of at it. But anyway, next question. Anonymous asks, "What are you guys going to do for Valentine's Day?" That's tomorrow.
Nothing.
Well, I've been seeing this girl, and I believe I'll be hanging out with her on Saturday. Yes.
Ta-da! That's cool. I've been seeing no one because I don't leave the house.
Seeing people is overrated.
I'm probably gonna. Actually, I'm gonna go pick my mom up from work tomorrow. Then I'm gonna come back home, do a stream for the people on my channel, and I'm gonna finish a thing I'm making for Austin for Valentine's Day. So
what are you making him?
Yeah, I'm making a thing in Illustrator. Like I just started it today. Like it was kind of on an impulse.
That's cute. So I'm the only one who's forever alone in this call right now.
Yeah. At least you can call it the shots, though.
That's a.
I thought you were playing dun 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 for a second.
Dun 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 dun.
Anyways, All right, next question.
Just
let's go
over
to
here
about.
weeping.
Let's go like
Okay.
45.
All right. If the main six had their own flavors, Applejack would taste like apples, Pinkie Pie would taste like cotton candy, and Rainbow Dash would taste like Skittles. But what would Fluttershy, Twilight, and Rarity taste like?
Rarity would be marshmallows.
Oh yeah, that's right. She would.
Twilight would be grape. And then
Fluttershy
Fluttershy would taste like
dirt.
I was just gonna say like butter or something really that doesn't have any good use on its own. It has to be with something else. And also she's yellow.
Oh wow.
I don't know. I don't fucking know. Fuck Fluttershy.
Hear that, Jax?
Oh no, she tastes like a cheesy gordita crunch. What am I talking about?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did I
yeah.
miss that?
Cheesy gordita. Oh, Jax isn't in the chat anymore. Oh.
Was he in the chat?
He was
Yeah,
earlier.
he was for a little while.
Yeah.
Oh, Chuck. That's a good soul.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. If Equestria Girls had no proper connection to the series, would that make it better? Not really.
No. I mean, the problems with it are multifold, so it's just... I did... Go watch my review. I don't want to talk about it. Paleo, you answer that question.
I already answered it. I said
Okay.
not really.
Okay.
Anyway,
Next question.
Let's see. While you guys are on the topic of conventions, is 16 too young to go to a convention in another state alone?
I'm one of those weird people that says that doesn't say like, oh, like your age determines your level of maturity. I think people are more like different than that. So like I think if you feel confident enough in doing that, I think you should go for it. If you feel like you can handle something like that. You know, because like fucking I'm 25 and I'm still fucking freaked out, you know, like driving places because I have a fear of getting lost. So it's people, different strokes for different folks, you know. So you got to ask yourself, do you feel confident enough to do it? So, but don't let the fear get the better of you. Just kind of, you know, plan around your own like inhibitions or lack thereof, and I don't know, it'll be fun. Like, you know, if you have to push yourself a little bit out of your comfort zone, I think it's worth it because conventions are badass.
Yeah, like, probably the most adult thing I did alone around that age was probably fly. Like, because I had to go back from...
You strapped on some wings and jumped off your
Icarus, no!
Like, going to an airport alone, because I first did it when I was, like, 14, so... I mean, I don't think a convention is really going to be, like...
I will say
hard to
this,
handle
though.
at 16.
When you say alone, are you going to the convention alone, or are you traveling alone? Because conventions are exponentially more fun with friends. If you can get friends, either online or real life friends, to meet up with you there, if nothing else, make sure you do that. Because, like, I mean, if I wouldn't be going to MLP, MSP if these fuckers weren't going. I'd just be like, you know, fuck that. But, like, because they're there, that's why I'm making it happen. Excuse me. It's 11:30 p.m., all right? We can talk about whatever we want.
Just messing. Next question, and then let's close it out.
Let's see. Hey guys, I have a question. What should we do if we are being bullied about the show? How can I show them that it's not just a little girl show with what they call creepy adult fans? I hope you answer this. Thanks. Nico Girl.
So my kind of, and it's hard for me to say like exactly how to answer this because like for me, I never dealt with liking MLP in school. I graduated college, but before I got into the show, so this is like a situation I've never really been in. But in terms of like me just dealing, because like my real life friends, my like 2 real life friends, thought I was fucking weird for being into it, and for me, it wasn't about trying to convince them. Like, you know, people are going to have their own biases and their own opinions. And I feel like if you're just trying to, like, prove something, like that, just like, no, it's not bad, like, honestly, like, check it out or something, like, it's not something that can be forced. So if people are giving you shit for it, just ignore it. Just, you know, just like, do you dig it? Yeah, obviously, if you're here asking us questions, you must really dig the show and like dig the whole kind of community around it. So just take solace in that. And if people are going to be insensitive and not really understand what's going on, or like stereotype you or just project like these false assumptions on you for what you're into, well, that's their loss and they're being ignorant. So I would worry less about trying to convince other people that it's good and just enjoying it yourself, and just being confident enough in who you are to not let other people's lack of understanding or appreciation sour your own personal experience.
Well said. I think it's also, and I don't know, it's sometimes you have to accept that society isn't going to change, and that doesn't mean you have to admit defeat and like mold yourself to what they want you to be. You know, always maintain your individualism and your own personality. And don't throw the things that make you beautiful away. But like for me, in college, you know, when I first started talking about the pony stuff, I mean, I can tell my classmates were weirded out a little bit about it. I mean, it's weird. No matter how you spin this pony stuff, it's weird. I mean, the only way it might not be weird is if you're a girl who likes it. And even then, like, there are some girls who are like, oh, you're a fan of the show that the guys like, and they might kind of group you into that as well. So, I mean, if it was me,
there's also, I've noticed, like around the time I became a teenager, I noticed that there were certain points where girls would start making fun of other girls for still being into things like Barbie and My Little Pony.
Yeah, I mean, it's
like when you go to middle school and they'll make fun of you for being for us boys. It's like, oh, you still play with Pokemon cards?
Yeah, dude, I got burned for that
like
too.
That, but it was like the girl version of it.
That's actually a good point. Here's the thing, all right? Like, it's not trying to affect people around you is kind of like a fruitless exercise, simply because you know, people are set in their ways, and like change like that has to stem from them internally. You can't be something. It's just like if they're trying to force you to stop doing it and it's rubbing you the wrong way, so you trying to shove it back in their face and be like, no, you should accept it, is going to rub them the wrong way, so you're not going to get anywhere. You know, sometimes the best way to like kind of incite social change isn't to like force other people to accept you, but don't buckle under the pressure, you know, because if you steadfast and like continue to be yourself regardless of outside interference, then you're winning, because like you're not being snuffed out. So just, you know, like what you like, because like back in the day, like when I was in 6th grade, I went to a new school, moved to a new town, I didn't know anybody, and I was a fucking weirdo, you know, because like I was still like into action figures and stuff, and I'd like, you know, like play with action figures, and people thought I was fucking weird, and like I got a lot of shit for it. But, you know, to me, it's like you have to ask yourself, what's more important, like your social standings or being true to who you are? And for me, like, it's always been that I'm not gonna change who I am in order to make to impress the people around me, because then like they don't like me, they like who I'm pretending to be. So fuck that. Just like do what you do, and if people are gonna give you shit for it, well, whatever, you know, just don't let that get you down. Like, you got better things to worry about. So
it gets easier too as you get older. I mean,
right.
once you get
once you hit college, people don't give a fuck anymore. You know?
Yeah, they also the more you start finding more people who are, you know, in the same group that you're in. So I mean, no matter what happens in life, you will find people who will give you a hard time for it. That's just life. You just have to learn to either cope with it, you know, be confident in who you are and know you can take it, or like, I mean, getting your feelings hurt, and it hurts. It never feels good. If I was in high school with this pony stuff, you know, let's say right now I was a 16-year-old kid. Wow, I feel old. I'm like, wow, almost double the age. Wow, I feel old. No, that's right. 16 times 2. I don't feel, I'm not that old. Never mind. Math. But if I was 16 years old in high school, I would, I'm going to sound probably, I don't know, some people take it for what it's worth. I'd probably hide my power level. You know, I wouldn't want to go crazy, wearing derpy shirt, fedora, going,
Wait, derby shirt automatically fedora.
Yeah, I'm feeding the stereotype. I wouldn't just go full power with it because I don't go full power with Halo or other things I like. Maybe it's just my personal preference, but I try not to make myself a walking billboard. That's why I have very few pony shirts as is. Like if I find somebody talking about it on the lunch table, I'll be like, yeah, I watch the shirt's pretty good. But try not to get on a soapbox and preach it because that makes you a target. And when you become a target, they'll start to antagonize you for it. So, just be nonchalant about it. Just be like, yeah, I watch the show. It's pretty good. And if they find out that they can't make fun of you for that because you don't really care, that they won't make it a target. So that's just my 2 cents on it, I guess. I don't know.
I thought you were going to say bits for a minute.
I did too. I stopped myself.
You stopped yourself.
All right. I think that's it for tonight. Guys, right? Anything other? Cool. Well, thank you guys for coming out to Brony Breakdown. I'm going to try to make it to the next episode as well. This was a good one. I think we're sorry for the delay. I think the next episode's going to be what, at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock?
What do you feel more comfortable with?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock? All right.
Yeah.
9 o'clock.
Cool. All right. You guys have any other things you want to say before we close this out?
No, I think we covered pretty much everything. Ended on a good note. Inspirational note.
How did the
Real
final
life
draft
advice.
thing go? How was he?
Actually went really good. We did a lot of convention talk and stuff, and so...
Draft's a fun person to talk to. You can go on forever, which makes him a really good, guest and speaker.
We decided that you're going to MSP.
I am going.
Yeah.
All right, good. Because
going.
We didn't know last week. It was like
Yeah.
Saber might be going, so...
I'll be there.
But by the way, I do need to ask you when you're going to book your flight because I'm going to book my flight this month. So I need to find out when you're getting there, when I'm getting there.
Yeah, I need to book it. I need to book it soon.
We should figure that out because I'll book my flight when you guys are. We can kind of coordinate that shit. So.
All right. Well, guys, thanks for coming out. We'll see you all next week. Have a good weekend coming up and take care.
Take it easy, guys.
Bye-bye.